If you have lived on, built upon, or farmed a piece of land in Jamaica for over a decade, but your name does not appear on the title, you are in a precarious position. There is a specific legal mechanism designed to address this. Adverse possession is the formal process used to convert your physical occupation of the land into a registered certificate of title. However, there is a non-negotiable prerequisite. You must not be a tenant. If you pay rent or a lease agreement with the property owner, you are ineligible to claim adverse possession. This process requires your occupation to be hostile, meaning you are asserting ownership without the owner's permission. Because a tenancy agreement proves you have permission to be there, it invalidates the legal foundation of your claim. The comprehensive legal framework governing these claims is the Limitation of Actions Act. For privately owned registered land, you must maintain continuous occupation for a minimum of 12 years. If occupying unregistered land, the requirement increases to 30 years. And if the property is government-owned Crown land, the law requires 60 years of continuous possession. Simply being there is not enough. Your possession must be exclusive, continuous, notorious, meaning it is open and obvious to the public, and hostile. Sporadic visits or secret usage will not satisfy these requirements. You must also avoid interrupted timelines. If the true owner issues an eviction notice or asserts their rights, even one day before you hit the required year mark, the legal clock resets entirely. This rigid timeline exists because the law requires you to demonstrate an uninterrupted replacement of the original owner's control to legally extinguish their rights. If you meet the timeline, the next step is building a portfolio of evidence. You must prove you have acted as the true owner for the entire duration of your stay. Acceptable documentation includes utility bills and original property tax receipts in your name. But paying property taxes alone does not secure a claim. Paying taxes on an empty lot you never physically occupy is insufficient to support an adverse possession claim. You must also provide tangible physical evidence. This includes photographs documenting acts of ownership, such as building a house, erecting boundary fences, or active farming on the land. You will then need to hire a commissioned land surveyor to create a formal pre-check plan. This plan provides the legal and geographic demarcation of the exact area you are claiming, which is essential if your claim only covers a portion of a larger estate. This collection of physical records and professional surveys provides the necessary evidence to begin the formal legal process of asserting rights as the equitable owner. With your evidence ready, you must move to the drafting phase. Working with a qualified attorney, you will prepare statutory declarations. You will provide a sworn legal affidavit detailing the history of your continuous, undisturbed possession over the required timeline. You also need corroborating witnesses, specifically neighbors or community members, who can legally swear they have seen you acting as the sole occupant of the property. Once the paperwork is finalized, the formal application process begins. The evidentiary package is often first filed here, in the Supreme Court of Jamaica. If the court issues an order recognizing your claim, you must then take that order, along with your survey and evidence, to the National Land Agency or Registrar of Titles. Both steps are necessary. The court validates the truth of your history on the land, but only the National Land Agency has the administrative power to execute the transfer of land rights to you. When the National Land Agency successfully processes the application, the previous paper title is extinguished. A brand new certificate of title is then issued directly in your name. However, this is a discretionary, complex, and often multi-year legal process. The original owner has the right to contest your application, and many claims are fiercely disputed. Your next step is to organize your utility records, photographs, and tax receipts, and then consult a qualified real estate attorney in Jamaica to review the merits of your specific situation. While the legal requirements are demanding, successfully securing this title is the only way to convert undocumented occupation into legally protected generational wealth.